Steve, organizers of New York City's Puerto Rican Day Parade are standing firm in a decision to honor a leader of a terror group recently released from prison. President Obama mysteriously commuted the 74-year-old Oscar Lopez Rivera's sentence after he served 35 years for his role as a FALN group responsible for 100 bombings across the United States. Now, one of the group's bombings was at Francis Tavern in New York. It killed Frank Connor and 3 other innocent people. Frank's son, Joe Connor, joins us now. Joe, first body blow is this guy's out. The second one, he's going to be marching in a parade in his honor?
Yeah, he's a terrorist, and they're putting him as the honoree of freedom, some sort of award they're going to give him, and he's going to be leading the parade as a symbol of freedom. And he's a terrorist. He's a convicted terrorist.
Sponsors are out of this.
Yes.
Officials are questioning whether they should be marching in this.
Yeah.
Where is this going?
Look, I think what's going to happen is the sponsors have gone, so money starts to dry up. The politicians have looked at it and said, wait a second, I don't know if one. Chuck Schumer says he's going to be traveling that day. The police commissioner has dropped out. Several of the police and fire unions have dropped out. What I think is going to happen is this will continue to happen because there's some sanity in this world, Brian, thank God. They're understanding that a terrorist can't be leading a parade and getting a medal for freedom. So I think they're going to eventually have to make Lopez go and try to rebuild the parade that way.
Well, the mayor's going to still march anyway. The governor is probably not. But if he's going to run for president, does he want to be seen marching in a parade with a terrorist?
It's a great question. What are the optics for Governor Cuomo being seen proudly walking up the street with a terrorist next to him as he runs for president?
The word pride is not what you feel. You feel anger. He killed this guy's part of an organization that plotted and planned to kill your dad and was successful.
Look, it's bad enough that he was offered clemency in 1999 and turned it down. Stayed in prison. We went to his parole hearing in 2011, kept him in. Then Obama releases him on his last days in office. That's bad enough. But taking a terrorist that was responsible for my father's murder, and making him a leader of a parade and a hero, it's beyond the pale, Brian.
Well, just a second. I want to go and read his apology. Wait a second. He never apologized.
No.
He never owned up to it. He has no regrets.
No, he said he said when we went out to the parole hearing, if we were looking for someone who would apologize, we came to the wrong guy. That's the kind of person we released. He wanted to create a Marxist state in Puerto Rico. He didn't believe in freedom. There was nothing about this guy who deserves any accolades.
And just keep in mind, whoever did it put a bomb behind in a Francis Tavern where Washington said goodbye to his troops, a historic place, and they put a bomb there, it just blew up, and your father just happened to be eating there.
Exactly. It was a birthplace of freedom in this country. And, you don't have to be the one who walked the bomb in to be responsible for that. As a matter of fact, under law, if you're part of a conspiracy, you're responsible for all acts of that conspiracy. Bin Laden didn't fly a plane into the Trade Center. Let's put it that way.
Joe Connor, thanks so much. Son of Frank Connor, killed by an organization headed by this guy that just got out.
Oscar Lopez Rivera.
Right. And if you're going to be in the Puerto Rican Day Parade, you might want to rethink it if he's going to be there. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, coming up straight ahead, compliments to the chef. You're under arrest.